So I wasn't even planning to go into the field of art, after graduating from UC Santa Cruz. Well, I majored in biology from UC Santa Cruz, and but there was something in the back of my mind where I've always had a passion for film and video gaming because I grew up with video games in the Nintendo era. And as a kid, I always wanted to, to draw the characters and environments that pop up in those games. But I never knew there was a viable career in it back in the day. I thought they were just little elves, making environments and characters. And plus, going to art, as coming from a family who believed that having a serious career was more important. Going to art wasn't really serious, and I didn't want to be a starving artist. So I had no idea what the field of concept even existed at the time. So so I continued on working 2 years in biotech, and found out that I really didn't enjoy it, and I actually hated it. So I decided to, okay, this is it. I'm going to take some art classes and see if I really like this, and if I do, then I'm going to pursue it. And sure enough, I really love, doing the art stuff because it's really fun, and it was very refreshing to see results really fast, and to have someone maybe appreciate it or something. So making someone smile, through your art is something that was something very rewarding for me, at least. So I decided to pursue full-time art school, and I enrolled in art center and I got into the illustration program with a minor in entertainment design. So after art center, I landed a job at Insomniac Games, which was a really cool company. Something that I've always dreamed about was to go in and make games. So they trained me up as a 3D environment artist, but I did do concept part-time. And then it wasn't until we were developing Resistance that I was offered to do concept full-time. And plus I also was really bad at 3D, so they probably wanted to push me off to concept just to get rid of me, so I won't mess up anything. So after a few years working on the next gen Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, and Resistance 2, I felt that I've learned enough in video games that I want to try something different. So I decided to go into film animation, and I had an opportunity to work at Imaji, they were working on Gatchaman at the time. And Gatchaman was another childhood favorite animation that I grew up with, so it was another amazing opportunity. So I left Insomniac and I went over there to work. And then shortly after, I worked on Uncharted 2 at Naughty Dog. Worked on there for almost a year, and it was a great learning experience. I got to work with one of my heroes, Mark Ruppel, which I truly admire and big inspiration. And at that time, there was a major decision. So, my family and I wanted to be closer to our immediate family, so we went back up to the Bay Area to be closer, and that's why I found an opportunity to work with Doug Chang, who was another major influence in during my school, and perhaps probably one of the few artists that actually got me to pursue this in the first place. So to work with him was a really, really big opportunity, and that was at Image Movers, and I was working on Yellow Submarine and some other projects there. So, and a lot of the people from Star Wars were working there as well, and it was just really, I'd say it was a really amazing opportunity of a lifetime, at least in my career. But unfortunately, that opportunity ended up short. So that moved me to the next round, which was Spark and Lily. And around the same time, they had contacted me and said, "Hey, Brian, you want to work on a really cool game project?" I said, "Sure, I'll work on it." And I can't really talk about it right now, but I can tell you that it's a really, really cool project, and that made me decide to come back to LA.